Hello, I'm on the road again. Today I am in the Dragoon Mountains, which is in southeastern Arizona. So I'm about an hour or 90 minutes away from Tucson. And if I pick up the camera here, you can see my truck. And then behind the truck are the Dragoon Mountains. It's a very nice, pristine place to be. Really enjoying my time here. So when I finished up my last video, I was in southwestern Indiana. And from there, I headed into the state of Missouri, which just surpassed all my expectations. Many of you know I volunteer each summer at a Pennsylvania church camp called Camp Manatawny. So one of the campers from decades ago lives in Missouri, and she insisted I spend the night with her family. So I did, and it just turned out to be a real fun time. A wonderful time. Her name is Michelle. Her husband's name is Andy. And boy, they just made their house open to myself. So Michelle is a terrific baker. She has this entrepreneurial baking thing going on with the local coffee shops. So while I was there, she baked some pizzas from scratch. Really good, fresh pizzas, which we really enjoyed. Later that night, she took me out with her family to get some fresh custard. And I'm a believer. Custard surpasses ice cream, yogurt, everything else. It's really good. So from Michelle's house, I headed south and west into the Missouri Ozarks. And I camped for a night there. It was real good. The travel is made so much better by the wonderful environments. So there was some great e-bike riding and hiking in the Missouri Ozarks. And for lunch, while I was there, I reheated some of the pizza that Michelle gave me. So that was a really good lunch while I was there. So from the Missouri Ozarks, I headed southwest to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And while I was there, I met my friend for lunch. His name is Pat Enox. He and I go way back. We've been friends for years. And we met for lunch at the White River Fish Market. Some of you have heard me mention that place in the past. It's one of my favorite places to eat. So some other Tulsa Tech faculty met us at the White River Fish Market. We had a good lunch, lots to talk about. And then afterwards, I taught a soft skills class at Tulsa Tech. And the students were just interested. They were curious. They were eager to learn. I could tell that they really appreciated me being there. Here's a little history about Tulsa Tech. In 2016, one of their HVAC students named Deshae Peters won the State of Oklahoma Skills USA competition. He came in first place. That was a real big thing. So coming in first for the topic of customer service was impressive because he was using my textbook, the HVAC Customer Service Handbook, as a reference. So while I was in Tulsa, I called up Deshae, and he was available to meet me for dinner, and we had the best time. He is so funny. He was cracking me up with his stories. And if you want to hear the stories, there isn't time in this video to do it. Give me a call, and I can share some more of that. But sitting down with this bright, professional 27-year-old just warms my heart. So after Oklahoma, I headed south to Texas, where I camped for a couple of nights at my friend's 100-acre ranch. So my friend is Rick Parent, and on this ranch there are horses, mules, donkeys, goats, and everything is free range. So they just roam around. And I just had a wonderful time there. A few things surpass an early morning campfire with that first cup of coffee in the morning. Boy, it just warms my spirits up. And nearby, there's always nice horses grazing in the grass that makes the experience even more fun. So Willie the mule remembers me from previous visits. So here's a little footage of me and Willie. Here's Willie. And while I'm at the ranch, there is no misunderstanding about who is in charge, because the person in charge at the ranch is Scat the cat. There's no doubt about it. So Scat runs the place. And thankfully, when I'm there, Scat likes me. So we get along great, and I do my best to stay on Scat's good side while I'm at the ranch. So that about covers the last week or so. So much more has happened since then, since I drove from Texas to Arizona, and I'll save some of that for a future video. So I hope you're having a great day. You can tell that I am. I'll make another video as soon as time permits, and you enjoy your day.